first one here is, it's called Kambaba Jasper. And it almost kind of looks like moss agate. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of like darker, has some green and black and almost kind of like, let's see. Yeah, some lighter greens and darker greens in and throughout. And so there's a few pieces of this. These are new today. They're just going to go in today. So I got a few pieces of these. They're really pretty. And I'm going to read to you guys what this stone is for. So it says, this jasper is an excellent protection stone, providing protection for both travelers and astral travelers. It is also a grounding stone and is especially useful in moments of doubt. And it's a decision-making stone. So that's one of the new stones that is going in today. There's just 3 pieces of it. And then the next stone that's going in today is moss agate. I've been waiting to get some more moss agate in our shop for a while now, but I just went and picked up some pieces of it today. So it says, I'll show you. These are the pieces here. They're almost like, kind of like a mix between like a dark emerald and like a turquoise almost. It's hard to see in the video, but I think the color is absolutely beautiful. And it says, brings the energy of the natural world, allowing us to communicate with the plant and mineral kingdom. It stimulates peace and harmony in one's environment and also helps bring health and beauty to your plants. So I love moss agate. I think it's so beautiful and it's so peaceful and has that harmonious energy to it as well. So there's 3 pieces of the polished moss agate going in this evening. And then another one that I just picked up as well, which I think is beautiful, is tiger jasper. So there's 4 pieces of tiger jasper going in today. I was super called to this stone as well. So I will show you. It's kind of like it's similar to the leopard skin jasper that I had in here before. And it's kind of like a light pink too. So there's 4 pieces of this one going in, and I'll read to you guys what this one represents as well. So this one, also another new stone. It says it enhances integrity, willpower, practicality, and correct use of power. It is a stone that enhances good luck and prosperity. It is especially protective during travel, and it can also help one see clearly without illusion. Good evening, Petra. So good to see you. We have a couple of abundance scoops for you this evening, so I'm super excited. I'm just putting some new items in the bin before we get started. So I just put the tiger jasper in. I think it's beautiful, and I love the meaning of the stone. So there's 4 pieces of that in here. Before we go any further with the new items, I also picked up a bunch more raw carnelian today too. Seems to be super popular. A lot of people are attracting the energy of the carnelian right now, either buying it through our shop or receiving it in their abundance scoop. So I grabbed some more for us. So I'm going to be putting a bunch more carnelian in the bin this evening. Carnelian has that really fiery, powerful energy, and it also just in general reminds me of Aries season, which we're in right now. So more carnelian is going in here, the raw carnelian, and then we have a few others to add in as well. So lots of little carnelian pieces in here now. There we go. Really good for the root chakra. There. Okay, and then we have, oh yeah, so this is agate. Agate is for inspiration, creativity, and it also helps you have more grace with yourself as well, and be a little bit more patient with yourself. So we have these little agate pieces. I think they're beautiful. I loved the colors of them. I was drawn to the color of them. And so I picked these 2 pieces out this evening as well. So we just have 2 of the agate pieces, which are in here now, and a few more. We got a blue aventurine stone. It reminds me of the ocean. Blue aventurine is a very soothing, calming stone. So this guy's going in here. There's just one of the blue aventurines. And then we have a couple bronzite pieces. So I have never had bronzite in the shop before, but I was really called to it. So I don't know the meaning of it quite yet. Let me find it. So bronzite, I'll show it to you. I also like doing this because it helps me learn more crystals. Like I know a lot of them already, mostly like the basics and the really popular ones. But I was kind of going through some different ones today that I'm not as familiar with and pick some of those out for you guys. And this just helps me learn more about more crystals. So this is bronzite. It kind of looks similar. It almost kind of looks like a mix between like tiger's eye and petrified wood. So this is the bronzite here. Actually, I'll just see if I can show it a little bit more up close. So it kind of almost looks like tiger's eye. You can see that. And so there's two of these pieces. This is bronzite. One thing that I do remember learning about bronzite in the past that is it's a really good stone if you are working on your trusting yourself, trusting others, that kind of thing. And it says, believed to stimulate the desire to be active, to exercise, and to move in life. Helpful when planning physical moves, such as to another home or occupation. And it's a focus and decision-making stone. So also that's going to help with like when you're making decisions, trusting those decisions that you're making. So a couple pieces of bronzite in here. And then I also picked up, so we have in here already one of our dogs from last week that hasn't been scooped quite yet. It's the Dalmatian Jasper dog, which I think is so cool. And I picked up some more Dalmatian Jasper today. Let me read to you what it is good for. The only difference is, so this is like the natural Dalmatian Jasper. And I was super called to these two Dalmatian Jasper pieces today. So they are dyed. They're not naturally green like this, but I was just being called to all of these fun colors today. So this is Dalmatian Jasper as well, but it's been dyed that really like deep green color, which I think is so pretty. So there's a couple of pieces of those in here just for fun. And it says Dalmatian Jasper lessens or removes disillusionment, helps one to see their strengths and weaknesses, and encourages grounding both with the earth and in reality. It increases loyalty and is beneficial for long-term relationships. And the chakra that it's associated with is the root chakra. So we have a couple pieces of the Dalmatian Jasper that is in there now as well. And just a few more. So we have, I believe it's pink tourmaline. Yes, a couple pieces of pink tourmaline. I was drawn to these guys today too. I think they're really pretty. It's not easy to see the pink in them on the camera, but oh, you might be able to see it better on this one actually. So I grabbed a couple pieces of this too. I was really drawn to it. So there's two pieces of pink tourmaline in there, and it is for enhancing the higher aspects of the state of love. It assists one in attainment of peace and understanding, trust and awareness. It is a special stone to give to one you hope will love you. Brings peace to the family community. So that was the pink tourmaline that I just put in there. So there's two pieces of that. And I always say that whatever stones you get in your scoop, that is the energy that you're attracting right now. That is the frequency that you're attracting. So I'm always so excited to see what everyone gets in their scoops. So we have 2 scoops for Petra this evening. And if anyone else would like an abundance scoop, you can grab them on our website. It's linked in our bio and should just be right on the front page of our website. You can easily go and grab a scoop there. And the scoop price is $24.99, but every single scoop, we make sure you get at least that, but most people get way more value than that in their scoops. So if anyone else is interested in grabbing one of those scoops this evening, that's where you can get them. Lots of goodies that I just added in here. And the last few items that I'm going to add in, is this one going in? So we have this cute little guy, a little camel here. This is soapstone. So we have one cute little camel that's going in here this evening. We still have 2 dogs in the bowl, and we have this little camel going in. And we also have still some of those new items that we just added in last week. Some of the stars and the acorns, the strawberries, and the moons. we still have several of these in and throughout the bin as well. And I'm going to add a few more in. So I'm going to add this moon in. I'm going to add one of these strawberries in, the green aventurine strawberries. I will add in, this one is a rose quartz star. So I'm going to add this little rose quartz star in here. And I think I added one of everything. Yeah, I'll add in one more moon. So another flower agate moon is going to go in here too. And also, I just grabbed these little clear quartz pieces today because I think they're always kind of fun to get those like smaller pieces in your scoops that are kind of unique. So there are some little clear quartz shards that are going in. Clear quartz is one of my favorites. It's the master healer, and it is also good for amplifying the energy of all your other crystals. So there's going to be a few pieces like this in and throughout the bin this evening as well. Just like that. So I'm going to drop a few of those in here. And just a couple more items, and then we will get started on the scoops for Petra. If anyone else would like to grab a scoop this evening, that is what we're doing. After scoops, we are moving on to the new Oracle deck that I just picked up today. So any of you that didn't see it at the very beginning, it is the Sacred Forest. This is the Oracle deck that I'm going to be pulling cards from this evening. And as I was saying earlier, I already pulled a card for myself from this deck, and the message and the image was beautiful. So I have my selenite in here, cleansing these cards for us this evening. So once we are done with our abundance scoops, we'll move over to the messages from these cards this evening, which I'm really excited about. I would like a scoop. Absolutely. You can grab one on our website. So if you just go to our page and go to the link in our bio, you'll be able to find the abundance scoops right on the front page there. They're super fun. So yeah, that's how you can go and grab one if you'd like. And I have two last items that are going in. So these little guys here, this is orange calcite. So 2 pieces of orange calcite going in this evening as well. And we haven't had orange calcite in here before. So let me read to you what the meaning of this one is. I can't remember off the top of my mind. Here it is. It says orange calcite helps integrate the spiritual realm with the physical body, enhances creativity, and is helpful when working or dealing with a problematic people. It is also known as the stone of patience. So we have 2 of those going in this evening, 2 orange calcite pieces. So lots of goodies in here. And in addition to everything that you guys just saw me put in, we also have tons of other items in there from before, like phone holders. We have a couple incense holders in here, some necklaces, tons of bracelets, raw stones, and all sorts of other goodies in here as well. So that's what you guys can kind of expect to receive in a scoop if you put an order through for one this evening. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started with Petra's scoop. So she already ordered 2 of them. And then you guys will also get to see what everyone else gets in their scoops as well. So I'm super excited. So many goodies in here. So we will go ahead and get started with the scoops now. And anyone else that would like to order for themselves, you can do that on our website. And then we'll move over into the card readings. And before I forget, at the end of the evening, we always do a little giveaway on Thursdays. So for those of you who are here at the end of the live, anyone who is still here, whether you bought an abundance scoop or not, if you're still here with us, you get entered in the first giveaway, which is going to be for a $22 gift card to our shop, which you can use towards anything that you would like. And then the second giveaway is going to be specifically for those people who put an order through this evening, either for an abundance scoop or a 3-card reading, either one. I'll be doing both tonight. So starting off with abundance scoops, and then the 3-card readings will be next for anyone that would like 3 cards read for them from this deck. Otherwise, the single cards that I pull for you guys, those are all free. But if you would like a little bit more information or guidance, you can always grab a 3-card reading tonight as well. So those are the 2 options that will help you guys get entered into the second giveaway. Sorry, my throat. The second giveaway. All right. So perfect. All right, so we have 2 scoops for Petra, and then we have 2 scoops for Tammy now. And so anyone else that would like to join in, we will just keep going through the list. All right, so let's see. All right, I hope you're ready, Petra. We are going to go ahead and get started with your scoops first. Oh, the other thing too, for some of you that maybe haven't been on here or haven't seen them before, we do have towers in the bin as well. They may look a little funny on the screen. We just have them wrapped up so that they don't get bumped around too much in the bin. This one here is a calligraphy stone tower. We have a green aventurine tower in here, a lapis lazuli tower, and also a howlite tower, and then some selenite wands in here as well. All right, let's get started. So this will be the first scoop of the evening for Petra. So it's always fun and exciting to do the first scoop of the evening and see what we get. All right, let's go. Okay, first scoop of the evening for Petra. I'm excited to see what is drawn to me this week. Absolutely. It looks like you got some goodies in here already. So first scoop was for Petra. We have a black obsidian gemstone roller. So these are available on our website, but we also have some of these in the bin too. I forgot to mention that earlier. And my favorite thing about these, so first of all, what they're used for is essential oils. So the top comes off, you can fill them with your favorite essential oils or serums or anything that you would like. And then the actual part that you apply to your skin with is crystal as well. So you have the crystals inside the gemstone roller, which will infuse your essential oils with the energy of the crystals. And then once you apply it to your skin, you're also applying it with the gemstone at the top as well. So this one's black obsidian, which is a protection and grounding stone. It has really beautiful energy. I always recommend traveling with some black obsidian or a darker crystal like this to help protect your energy. So that is the first item from the scoop here. You also got the lucky little camel. There was only one camel in the bin this evening. So you got the little soapstone camel, who is super cute. So you can add that to your collection with, I think you have some elephants already. And you also got a cute little citrine tree. So citrine, the stone of joy and abundance and happiness and all that beautiful energy. So these little guys are perfect for putting pretty much anywhere in your room, your bathroom, at your office, on your desk. They just bring so much beautiful energy to your space. So I love these little guys. And then we have a few cubes in here. So we have a red jasper cube. So for the root chakra, the red jasper cube, beautiful little piece here. And then we have another piece of citrine. So the citrine cube, same as the little tree for joy, happiness, and all that good energy as well. So that's really good to see. And then a few more little pieces of citrine. And I say this every time, you can never have too much citrine in your crystal collection. I have it with me everywhere I go. It's all over my house. I love citrine. So it's also for confidence, creativity, success, all that good stuff too. And then you also received a beautiful little tiger's eye keychain. So tiger's eye is the perfect stone. It's also a protection stone, but it's also perfect for standing in your power, having courage, being brave, all that good stuff as well. So that is the little tiger's eye keychain. And we got a couple little stars in here too. So we got a green aventurine star, also a rose quartz star as well. So green aventurine for good luck and success and good fortune. And then a little rose quartz star for self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance, and all that beautiful energy as well. And then in the bottom here, we have one of the pretty little pieces of clear quartz for healing and amplified energy, and some magnesite for meditation and also invoking more original and creative thoughts. And we also have a few little pieces of desert rose in the bottom here. So desert rose is also a very beautiful, loving, healing, soothing stone as well. It's kind of like selenite. It's beautiful. So some little pieces of desert rose in there. And then, believe it or not, this is a piece of petrified wood. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks kind of different than it usually would. But that's what this little piece is. And then some mother of pearl for prosperity. So that was just scoop number 1 for Petra, but it was definitely an abundant scoop full of tons of little goodies. We have a little camel in here, the gemstone roller, the little tree, the keychain, the tiger's eye keychain, and the stars, a couple of cubes, and then all the other little goodies as well. So that was an amazing first scoop of the evening. So fun. I'm going to put these off to the side, and then we'll do Petra's second scoop, and then we'll move on to Tammy's. And then looks like we also have a scoop for Michelle now as well. Ah, perfect. Yay. Okay, so far we have, I think this might be 7 scoops for this evening. So that's really exciting. No? Oh, 5. I miscounted. 5 scoops for this evening. Awesome. Okay, so second scoop for Petra. Let's see what we get. All right. Here we go. Okay, this is scoop number 2 for you, Petra. Another abundant scoop for sure. So you got a beautiful tower in this one. You got the Howlite Tower. So Howlite is for peacefulness, calmness, soothing, healing energy. So this is the beautiful tower that you received in scoop number 2. And lots more goodies in here as well. So you got one of the carnelian pieces. So for standing in your power and for the root chakra. And then we also have one of the pretty little agate pieces I picked out today. You got one of those little guys. So for creativity and inspiration. And then, ooh, oh my gosh, so many goodies in here. This is such a fun day. So you got one of the flower agate moons as well. So again, agate for more inspiration and creativity. So that's really being drawn to you right now. And what else did we get in the bottom of here? This one here is amphibial quartz. So this one is actually it's actually a bead. So if you wanted to string it and put it on a necklace or something, you could certainly do that. And you got another beautiful piece of desert rose. And you got some cute little mushrooms in here. You got an abundance of mushrooms, actually. That's something I forgot to mention earlier. There's a bunch of mushrooms in here, too, that I just put in here last week. And I think I put a couple more in on Tuesday as well. So you got a chalcedony mushroom. So this is the first guy you got here. You got a tiger's eye mushroom. So more tiger's eye for courage and standing in your power. And the third mushroom you got was the little clear quartz mushroom. So again, more healing energy and more energy that can be amplified. So that's beautiful. And then in the bottom here, you got a bunch more of the smaller pieces. You got more magnesite, which is great to use during meditation. And then you got a few more pieces of petrified wood. You got a beautiful piece of rose quartz. So more of that healing and self-love energy. And what do we have here as well? Unakite. You have 2 little pyramids in here as well. You have an unakite pyramid and you have a pink smelting stone pyramid. So 2 little pyramids in here as well to add to your collection. And in the bottom, a bunch more of the smaller pieces. You have a little bit more citrine. You have one of the magnets and a little sticker in here. And then some smaller pieces of sodalite. Chrysocolla, some rose quartz, some amethyst, all of those small, cute little pieces to add to your collection as well. Lots of little goodies in there. So that was scoop number 2 for Petra. Another beautiful abundant scoop with the Howlite Tower and the little pyramids. And we got 3 little mushrooms in this one. And then we got the desert rose, some agate and the agate moon. And we got a couple raw pieces, the carnelian and the rose quartz. So 2 beautiful scoops this evening for Petra. Lots of beautiful crystals and energy that will be coming your way. So that was scoop number 2. You are so welcome, Petra. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, for those of you that hang around to the end of this evening, you will all be entered in the first giveaway for the $22 gift card to our shop. And for those of you who have made an order and a purchase with us this evening, you exclusively get entered into the second giveaway, which is for, what was it, a mushroom, a star, and a moon. So the second giveaway is for a mushroom, a star, and a moon. I'll show you guys. There we go. So the second giveaway is for these 3 little items here. So far there's only 3 of you that have been entered into that giveaway, which we'll do at the end of the evening. And for whichever one of you gets selected, you get these extra little goodies with your scoops this evening as well. So there we are. Okay. Oh my gosh, I know. Petra is saying that her dream amethyst tower that she bought last week is even prettier in person. And I could not agree more. Last week when I was showing you guys the different towers, I'm like, I wish you could see this in person. They are absolutely beautiful. There's so many unique details to them. And I'll show you guys some of them tonight as well. Actually, let me show you one of them right now. So Petra grabbed one of our beautiful dream amethyst towers last week, and we have this one here as well. And you really cannot see how beautiful these towers are unless you're able to see them in person. There's so much detail. They are so unique. Like, they're just gorgeous. And so Dream Amethyst is a beautiful stone for protection. Dream Amethyst also helps you connect to your dreams and remember them better and just have better dreams in general. And it's also a good stone for spiritual growth and self-awareness as well. So beautiful. So this guy, if anyone's interested, this is one of our biggest ones that we have. He is over a kilogram. He's heavy. He's a very solid piece. He's over a kilogram. He's actually 1,111 grams. So 11 grams. And he is $255 usually. But for the live, he's 15% off. So if anyone wanted to grab this beautiful piece, he would be 15% off this evening. So Petra grabbed one of these beautiful guys last week, and we have a couple more. So this is one of them here. So if anyone wanted to see him again or wanted to claim him, you guys can just let me know. And what we do is we just send you an invoice after the live for anything that you see during the live that you would like to claim. So if you do see anything that you'd like, let us know. We have lots of items that we can show you throughout. But we just did the first 2 scoops for Petra. So now we're going to do the next 2 scoops for Tammy. So let's see what else we have in here for this evening. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with Tammy's scoops. And let's see what we get. All right, this is scoop number 1 for you, Tammy. So we have, first thing I see, 2 things. You have 2 of the beautiful little strawberries. So we have the green aventurine strawberry, and then we have a red jasper strawberry. So this is scoop number 1 for Tammy with 2 little strawberries in here, first of all. And then we have a lapis lazuli tree. So lapis lazuli is good for concentration and focus, and also good for the throat chakra. And so just like I was talking about the tree earlier, these guys are perfect for putting throughout your home or at your office or anything like that to help bring more energy to your space. So we got a little tree in there. You got tons of the new items this evening, Tammy. So this is exciting. You got one of the tiger eye pieces, which just went in, or not tiger eye, sorry, tiger jasper that just went in this evening. So this is for good luck, prosperity, and knowing how to use your power. So that's the first one that went in. Actually, you got two of these guys, so that's really cool. So you got the second tiger jasper as well. There's still two more in the bowl. And then you got one of the pink tourmaline pieces as well. So pink tourmaline was for, let me see it. I have to remember. This one's new. Oh, yes. It is for understanding trust and awareness, and also for bringing connection to family. So you got the pink tourmaline. You got one of the moss agate pieces as well. So the moss agate is for harmony and feeling that harmony within your environment. So these are a bunch of new pieces we just put in the bowl this evening. So I'm testing my skills on how well I can remember their meanings. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. And then we also have this new one as well. This one just went in the bin, and it is Kambaba Jasper. And this guy is a protection stone. And he kind of looks similar to the moss agate. I think he's really pretty. So we have that one in here. We have some citrine pieces in here. So we have a big citrine piece and a smaller citrine piece, both for it's the sunshine crystal for joy and happiness and creativity and all of those good things. And then we have a labradorite cube. So these are new labradorite cubes. We just got them in last week. We had some labradorite cubes before that were a little bit smaller and they were a little bit darker. These ones are a little bit bigger and they're a little bit lighter, and I really like them. I think they're really nice. So you got one of these new guys in here. And then you also got, this one is just a little piece of jasper in here. And we got a little rhodonite cube. So this one's really pretty, black and pink. So rhodonite is very similar to rose quartz. It's a stone for love and self-acceptance and all of that as well. And then we have a couple pieces of clear quartz. So some raw clear quartz here, and then one of the clear quartz shards as well. So for amplifying energy and for bringing healing. And in the bottom here, we have a little sticker, and we have a little piece of petrified wood, and a little piece of raw sodalite as well. So that was a super abundant scoop as well. We got the citrine, we have the clear quartz, moss agate, some more jasper, some tiger jasper, a few little cubes, rhodonite and labradorite, some more jasper, tourmaline, cute little tree, and the two little strawberries as well. So super abundant scoop for Tammy's first scoop. We still have a second scoop for her. And then we have a scoop for Michelle after as well. So that was scoop number 1. And now scoop number 2. All right, let's see what we get for the second scoop here. All right. So beautiful, right? So fun, exciting. Yes, I'm so glad you're enjoying it. We do these scoops and oracle readings every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm always so happy to have new people and new faces and names here to join us and enjoy this time with us. So thank you for being here, and super excited to see what the next scoops are going to hold. So last scoop for Tammy this evening. Let's see what we get. All right. Ooh, so second scoop for Tammy, we got one of the beautiful raw leopard skin jasper pieces. These guys are really cool. They have super unique patterns to them. You can kind of see that. So we got one of these big pieces in here. We got a beautiful piece of citrine in here. So again, I always say you can't have enough citrine. You can't have enough happiness and joy and creativity. There's just no such thing. So I love having lots of citrine around. And then we also have a couple bracelets in this one. So the first bracelet we have is pink zebra jasper. And it has, so on one side, it has a little elephant on it. And on the other side, it has the lava stones. So this is a perfect bracelet to use with your essential oils. You can wear it throughout the day and be able to embrace your favorite essential oils to just help uplift your energy throughout the day, wherever you're going. And then earlier I was talking about always having like a black obsidian or a dark crystal with you to help protect your energy. So this one is black onyx. So we have a black onyx bracelet. So this is a great one to wear out if you're spending time around a lot of people or running errands or anything like that. This is a great one to have to just help protect your energy. And so that is the second bracelet that we have in there. Another beautiful little piece of citrine. We have a few pieces of desert rose in here as well. Let's see. So we have 3 little pieces of desert rose in here. So desert rose has a beautiful, loving, healing energy to it as well. And then in the bottom, we have some little pieces of quartz. We have some little quartz pieces in here. And then we have some petrified wood as well. So 3 more little pieces of petrified wood. And petrified wood holds a very calming, healing energy to it as well. It connects you to nature and the outdoor environment. And so this one, it's pretty easy to tell that it's petrified wood, but these ones are a little bit more unique and a little bit harder to tell, but they're still really cool. So that is what we got in our second scoop. So 2 beautiful bracelets and lots of raw stones, citrine and leopard jasper and desert rose, petrified wood, and some more citrine as well. So that was scoop number 2 for Tammy. And now we have a scoop for Michelle. So we're going to go ahead and do this scoop for Michelle. This is the last one that we have so far. So if there's anyone else that would like an abundance scoop this evening, you can go and grab one on our website, just on the front page. Super easy to find. And our website is linked in our bio. So we'll do this next scoop for Michelle, and then we will move on to our oracle readings until we get some more scoops coming in this evening. And this is the deck that we're pulling from this evening. Super beautiful. And this deck is brand new to me. We just picked it out today. So I'm really excited to pull some cards from it and see what the messages have to say. So yes, Petra for card. And so anyone else that would like a card as well, you guys can go ahead and start commenting your names below. Once I've completed the scoop for Michelle, then we will move on to the readings. And anyone that would like a 3-card reading rather than just one, I always do the single card readings for free on both Tuesdays and Thursdays. But anyone that would like a little bit more information or guidance, you can also grab a 3-card reading on my website as well. So you guys can go ahead and do that if you would like. But let's move into this abundance scoop for Michelle. All right. So super excited. We have a new person here this evening. Let's see what we got in this scoop for Michelle this evening. All right. Oh, hi, Jasper. I'm so excited for this new deck as well. Okay. First scoop for Michelle. We got, first of all, a beautiful tower. So this is also a beautiful abundance scoop this evening. We have the lapis lazuli tower. So let me see if I can get this unwrapped for you so I can show you. So lapis lazuli is a very beautiful, powerful crystal. It is great for focus and concentration, connecting to your intuition, all of those good things. So we just keep the towers wrapped up in the bin so they don't get bumped around too much. but this is the beautiful lapis lazuli tower that you received in your scoop this evening. So that is the first item. And so these scoops, they're $25 each, but you always get, as you can see, way more than that. These towers themselves are about $25 each. And then in addition to that, you got a beautiful opal heart necklace. So opal is very much about like independence and freedom, and just has like that really like free flowing energy to it. So beautiful opal necklace that you received as well. And then you also got one of the new orange calcite pieces in here. And let me just remind myself what calcite is for. As I was saying, I picked up a bunch of new items and new crystals for this evening that we haven't had in the bin or the shop before. And so I'm making sure that I'm learning the meanings for these new ones as well. So this one, orange calcite, helps integrate the spiritual realm with the physical body, enhances creativity, and is helpful when working or dealing with problematic people. It is also known as the stone of patience. So that is a beautiful piece right there. And then you also received one of the moss agate pieces. So we only had a few of these in the bin this evening. So you got one of the beautiful moss agate pieces as well. This one brings the energy of the natural world, allowing us to communicate with the plant and mineral kingdom, and it stimulates peace and harmony in one's environment. So that's what that one is for. And then you received also one of the other little new pieces that we have this evening, the tiger jasper. So tiger's jasper is for good luck, prosperity, and learning how to use your power. So this is a beautiful piece that I was drawn to actually last week. I picked some of this up, and then I went back today and I was like, you know what? I need a few of these for our bin as well. So you just happen to get one of those pieces. And we got a few cubes in here. So I will show you. First of all, you got a little citrine cube. So again, these stone of sunshine, abundance, happiness, joy, creativity, all of those beautiful good things. And then you also got a pretty little amethyst piece here. So it almost has like a little bit of like a chevron pattern on the one side there. And then on the bottom, it is a little bit of a different color there. So this is the dream amethyst. So same kind of power, same kind of stone as the tower that I was showing you guys earlier. And then this is the old labradorite pieces that we had in here. So wow. So then you got that little cube. And in the bottom here, I almost missed it. You got a beautiful little amethyst mushroom. Look how pretty that is. So you got this cute little mushroom in the bottom of your scoop as well. And then in the very bottom, you got a little piece of desert rose for healing. And then just some chips in the bottom as well. So you have some amethyst in here. You have red jasper, green aventurine, some tiger's eye. So just some little bit smaller pieces in there. But then you have the desert rose. You got your cubes, your beautiful opal necklace, your moss agate, the orange calcite, the tiger jasper, your little mushroom, and then the beautiful lapis lazuli tower. So another beautiful abundant scoop for Michelle as well. So that's perfect. So that was all 5 scoops that we had so far. So if anyone would like another scoop or hasn't ordered one yet, but you're intrigued, you can definitely go and do that on our website. But what we will do is we will move into the card readings now. So I always do the single card readings for free, but of course, as I said earlier, if you want a little bit more information or some more guidance, you can order the 3 card readings. So those are available on my website. They're $777 for the 3 cards. So we got lots of time yet this evening. We have about an hour. So any more scoops that come in, we'll complete those. And we'll do the oracle readings. And then at the very end, we'll do both the giveaways as well. So very cool. Oh, so glad you love the necklace. It's beautiful. All right, so let me just see. Oh, I'll show you. This is a card that I pulled for myself earlier. It was the first one that flew out of the deck. I wanted to do a little trial run with these new cards. Which again, if anyone didn't see them earlier, it's the Sacred Forest. And I was just so drawn to this card deck. And like, just look at the image. Just look how beautiful that is. So I'm super excited to see what messages come up for you this evening because I just picked it out today. I'm not familiar with the cards or the messages yet. So it will be a fun little, kind of like an expansive little adventure for us all. And I love that. So yeah, this is the card that I got earlier. It came flying out of the deck for me, and it says the secret spring, and then it says success. And then on the bottom, the card number is 34. So this is super synchronistic for me today because I've been seeing 777 and quadruple 7 all day long, and the 3 and the 4 on the bottom, so 34 add up to 7 as well. And when I was looking up the numbers earlier today, quadruple 7 was talking about success, and that's also the message that I'm receiving on this card as well. So it's really cool when we're having days where we're really aligned and really in sync because we can see how everything aligns. There's all those little messages and signs that show us that, okay, you're in alignment and this is what you're drawing in. And when we take the time to notice those things, it just feels so good sometimes. So that was the card that I pulled for myself earlier. And I'm excited to see what comes up for you guys this evening as well. So let me just see where we are for the names. I think we have Petra first. Where do we start? Okay, yeah, perfect. There, Petra first. So let's see what card we get for you this evening, Petra. I love picking up new decks and like discovering them and like the different messages and stuff with you guys. I think it's so fun. I have no idea what's going to come up. It's not like I've seen these cards before. So it's like brand new information for all of us. And the other thing I always say too is that I pull these cards for each of you individually, but because we're all connected in this space at the same time, I feel that most of these messages are actually for all of us. And usually they will resonate for most of us too, unless it's like a very specific card talking about a very specific situation. But I love that too. I always seem to find that when we have these lives, all the messages kind of flow together really nicely. And they all just kind of like, almost like tell a story, which I think is really nice. So let's see what the first card of the evening will be for Petra. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so the first card of the evening for you, Petra, it says it's a bluebird spirit, and the message is happiness. And you got lots of citrine in your scoops this evening, so for happiness. But also the card number is 7, which I think is really funny because I was just talking about the number 7. So it's the bluebird spirit, beautiful card. It says happiness on it, and it's card number 7. So that's for Petra. So let me read the meaning for you. Also, so there's the bluebird on it. There's a beautiful blossoming tree in the background. And then there's a little, what is it? A unicorn in the bottom corner. I don't know if you saw that. There's a little unicorn in the bottom corner here too. So let's see what it says for you. Number 7. 7 is my absolute favorite number. I love seeing 7s. So it says, you follow the sweet songs of birds into the forest. As you find the source of the sound, you see in the tree above you a flock of bluebirds. The bright color of their wings shimmers in the sunlight. Their song envelopes you in a soft embrace of bliss. It says, this card is a message of delight. Celebrate and have fun. Embrace life, yourself, and others. Say yes today. Soar to the clouds and let your doubts dissolve. All is well. It's simple. Your purpose in life is to experience happiness. That's all that's required of you as a soul. You do not need to be unhappy to please another. Whatever your circumstances, there's always something that can bring you delight, and what you put your attention on will grow. So that's the message. It's all about embracing yourself and everyone around you and choosing happiness, choosing it now. That is a practice that, we're not all used to experiencing and embracing. But when we choose to focus on our happiness continues to expand. And I feel like this is a great message to go along with all the citrine that you received today. I feel that when you receive the citrine, it will remind you of this message. Like, also, like the little citrine tree you received, it's a different color, but it looks very much like the tree in this image here. And so that can be a perfect reminder for you. When you see that little citrine tree, it can remind you to choose happiness. And when we choose happiness now and we get in a consistent pattern and habit of doing that, we become so much happier on a daily basis, and it just expands from there, and it ripples outwards from us to everyone that we surround ourselves with as well. So basically it's a message of happiness. And so that was the first card for Petra. Who is the second card for? Let me see here. Brianna. Next card will be for Brianna. And yeah, this is so fun for me, seeing like what's going to come out of this deck, because I'm not familiar with these cards at all. So let's see what we get. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, it says Fire Spirit, and it's card 17. So I got 34, which adds up to 7. Petra got 7, and you got 17. So it's the Fire Spirit. And the main word on the card is energy. Look at this card. Like, that looks super powerful. And it's card number 17. So let's see what it has to say. So this one's for Brianna. 17. It says, one jagged shard of lightning after another strikes the earth. Loud, rumbling, crashing thunder reverberates through the forest. The trees seem to vibrate together as one being in response to the lightning. As the fire spirit activates the core of existence, extraordinary life force energy surges through your body and through the land, and you can feel the vigor of the forest expanding majestically. And then, so that there's like a little kind of like caption for the image first, and then it goes into a little bit more of the meaning. So it says, take action. This is not the time to hold back in life. Do not repress what you feel or allow yourself to be drained by others. If you strive to meet everyone's expectations and fulfill the needs of others, but forget to honor your own needs, your energy field becomes depleted and dull. Break free from your constraints, whether self-inflicted or imposed on you by others. Activate your verve and your passion. Give your emotions free rein. Waves of energy will surge through you as you spontaneously express yourself. Running on your own resources, however, can be depleting. Allow the creator to flow through you. Be open to receive, knowing that you don't have to do it all yourself. This replenishes your soul and supports you in accessing enormous amounts of energy. So this card is all about energy and going with the flow of the universe and allowing it to flow through you and just like embracing that. And I feel like that will also, when you do embrace that, that will flow through into your art and everything that you do and create. And of course, that also ripples outwards to the people around us and the people that we, have connections with and are engaged with, including our children and our other family members and stuff like that. So this card is really just about honoring yourself, loving yourself enough to not let yourself get depleted. You have to care for yourself to be able to embrace that energy, but also just like once you do, let that energy flow and you will be so much better off. Yeah. This replenishes your soul and supports you in accessing enormous amounts of energy. And that will definitely be seen and experienced through your artwork too. So that one was for Brianna. And then next we have Who is the next message for? Michelle. Next card is going to be for Michelle. So let's see what you get this evening. What other messages come through for us? All right. Ooh, there it is. Spirit Guardian of Spring and its activation. Okay, so, this one's for you, Michelle. So it says Spirit Guardian of Spring, and then the word is activation, and the card number is 36. And you can see there's like a swan in there and the beautiful tree. So let's see what this card has to say for us this evening. 36. Here we are. Okay. It says, daffodils are surfacing through the dark, rich soil. Tiny green buds are busting forth on every tree. Flowers are bursting into bloom, and there is a wild scampering through the forest as creatures small and large reveal in the glorious energy of spring. A new cycle has begun again. It says, do not hesitate. The time is now. Take action. It's okay if you are hesitant or even afraid. Face that fear and do it anyway. There are times to pull back and think carefully before every action, but this isn't one of those times. Forge forward with courage and certainty. A new beginning awaits you. So this card, it says activation, and it's all about action. It's about beginning a new cycle, a new beginning, whether that's, small or large in your life, whether that has to do with, something small that's maybe changing or something bigger. The time is now. It's telling you, do not hesitate. Even if you're feeling unsure, anxious, this is a good time to go ahead and move forwards with anything that maybe that you're dealing with or asking about or anything like that. This is a time of transition and to be moving forward with enthusiasm. It's basically what this card is talking about. And it's all about action, which again ties into the card that we just had for Brianna. The very first line, the very first sentence said, take action. And this card is also talking about taking action. And I think that's really interesting because we just had our new moon workshop at the beginning of April, and it's also Aries season. Aries season is super fiery, all about taking action. And that's exactly what we were focusing on in the new moon workshop, is what kind of actions can we take this month, the month of April, that are going to help us move us forward into the direction that we want to go, towards that life that we want to live, to help us become that person that we want to be. This is a time for action. Absolutely. In Aries season, that's really what it's all about. So this is more encouragement for you specifically, Michelle, but just for all of us in general. This is a time for taking action, beginning anew as the seasons are changing and all of that. So that's a really encouraging message as well. So I love that. So that one was for Michelle. And speaking of workshops, so we just had our new moon workshop at the beginning of April. And we have another new moon workshop that's going to be on the very first day of May. And the reason why we do the new moon workshops at the beginning of the month is luckily that's when all the new moons have happened to be this year so far, at the very beginning of the month. And it just happens to work out perfectly because what we do at the new moon is we set intentions. And so since it's at the beginning of each month so far, we've been setting our intentions for the month, and it's been really beautiful. It's a beautiful group setting, and we set all of our intentions together on Zoom. So we have another one of those coming up at the beginning of May, on the very first day of May. But this weekend is going to be the full moon. And so we also have a full moon workshop that's happening on Saturday. So if anyone who hasn't already signed up for it, I know there's a couple of you guys in here who already have. If you haven't been to one of our full moon workshops yet, you are more than welcome to join us. It's a beautiful community, beautiful setting, amazing energy. And I will be there, but it's my good friend Brooklyn who hosts the full moon workshops. I host the new moon workshops, and she hosts the full moon workshops. So anyone else would like to join us, there's still time to sign up. You can sign up for it on our website as well. It's just $11. It's about an hour. She teaches us all sorts of interesting things about the full moon, and we do a little full moon ritual, a little mindfulness activity, and we all just leave feeling so refreshed and rejuvenated. It's such a great way to be able to connect with one another. So definitely, if you haven't signed up for that so far, you can easily do that on our website, and we'll be meeting at 7 p.m. on Zoom on Saturday. So definitely encourage you guys to be there if you're not already signed up for it. So it's going to be good. I'm excited. All right, that card was for Michelle. And I'm not seeing your comments right now if you guys are commenting. I'm just staying up here so I don't miss anybody's names for the cards. So let's see who we have next. Erin. Is Erin still with us? Perfect. Okay, so next card is going to be for you, Erin. So let's see what kind of message you received this evening from our new card deck. Ooh, here we are. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so this is the card that you received, Erin. And so this is interesting. So the last card for Michelle was 36. It had card number 36. So 6 plus 3 is 9. And then you received card number 9. It says Crystal Cave. And the main meaning for this card is trust. And card number 9. And so it's beautiful. It has some like amethyst in here and stuff like that. Really beautiful card. So let's see what it has to say for you. Card number 9. So far the numbers of the evening to pay attention to are 7s and 9s. Everything has had something to do with a 7 or a 9 so far, which is interesting. Okay, here we go. So it says for the Crystal Cave card for Erin, so the main meaning is trust. And it says, you stand before the cave, but you can't see in. Although you don't know what to expect, certitude is rising within you. You know that you are meant to go forward. You know that you are safe. You take a deep breath in and then take the first step. Caves have long been considered secret passageways to sacred powers and forces. Certain shamanic initiations occurred in caves because they were thought to be places where your intuition could be activated. The appearance of this card is a message to believe in your intuition, no matter where it takes you. Have faith in yourself and know that you're divinely guided, even when you have doubts. Trust your feelings about others and about situations. You're exactly where you need to be. And it says, trust is the foundation of the ability to manifest. Everything was created because someone believed it was possible. So this card is all about trust, trusting yourself, trusting the universe, trusting that you're supported and guided at all times, because you are. And when we tap in and we pay attention, then that's when you see the magic of just being alive and being a part of this life. It's so amazing when we're, a little bit more aware and conscious of, the little signs and things that come up. And especially when we learn to trust ourselves and our own intuition. And that's what this card is talking about. And my favorite part is at the end where it says, everything was created because someone believed it was possible. So not only trusting yourself, but trusting in your dreams as well, the things that you want to do and accomplish. It is all absolutely possible as long as you believe in it and keep moving towards those things and doing what you can to just take one step forward, one day at a time. You will absolutely get there. You will absolutely achieve those things that are important to you. And so that was the message for Erin. Slipped my mind for a second. That was the card for Erin. And again, a beautiful reminder for all of us, what you believe in and what you focus on will come into fruition. So make sure you're being conscious of those thoughts and beliefs. Okay, who do we have next? Okay, perfect. Next we have Tammy. So next card is going to be for Tammy. And so also something I'm going to work on this evening is I do my personal readings, my customized readings on my website as well, which you guys are always welcome to order. I'm always open to doing those. But I always mention that I'm not just reading the messages from the books for those ones. Those ones I sit with the cards, I download an intuitive message, I type those out for you along with the photos of the cards, and I also give an activity for you to do that also relates back to the messages of the cards as well. So if you guys ever wanted a more in-depth reading or something like that, I do those as well. And what I'm going to be working on this evening, or not this evening, this weekend, is getting more of my Oracle card decks on the website for you guys to choose from. I think there's about 5 or 6 card decks on my website right now that you can choose. If you'd like customized reading, you can choose which deck you'd like a reading from. So I'm going to work on getting a few more of those uploaded onto the website this evening, or I keep saying this evening, but I mean this weekend, for you guys to choose from. So I'm going to upload this one for sure because I think it's beautiful. I love the messages already. So I'm going to upload this one and a few others on there this weekend as well, so that for those of you who would like more in-depth customized readings from me, which are always available, you have some more options now too. So I'm going to work on that this weekend. But yeah, let's pull a card for Tammy and see what the next message is that's going to come up for us this evening. Ooh, here it is. Forest Temple, Enlightenment. And okay, so we had 3 cards that had the number 7 in them. Now we have the third card with 9 in it. So we had 36, which added up to 9. Then we had the actual card 9. And now we have card 19. So it's almost like we got 777 and 999. And so let's see. This one's for Tammy. It says Forest Temple, Enlightenment, 19. So this is the card here. Looks beautiful. I love the color and the energy that's coming off of this card already. It reminds me of my lamp that I have on behind me. So let's see what it has to say. So this one's for you, Tammy. And it says, here we are. It says, the sound of delicate chanting fills the forest. You follow the sound as you walk down a meandering path into a small clearing. Before you, a forest temple becomes visible. As you get closer, it feels that the chanting is penetrating deep into your soul. Something seems to be shifting within you. Everything is the same, yet everything is somehow different. And so that's the essential meaning for the card. And now it says, meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your awareness is increasing. Your ability to understand the world is shifting. More and more, you can see situations from all points of view. And this creates an expansion in all parts of your life. This card can also reflect times when you are seeing the world from only your personal point of consciousness, which is dramatically restricting possibilities for you. It says, one-sided view of life can block a vast influx of light, joy, and connection to the Creator. Strict adherence to your beliefs can obstruct wonderful opportunities from flooding your life. Be willing to step outside your point of view and see the world from other perspectives, and your life will expand. I love this message because, as I've mentioned before, my word for 2022 is expansion. And it brings me so much joy and fulfillment to have different points of view and to do things, to see things from a different perspective and to do new things and have new experiences in order to have more expansion. So I love the message that is coming from this card. It's really talking about shifting. It's talking about your internal world shifting, and when that happens, so does your outer world. And it allows you to expand, and it allows you to see things from a different point of view and a different perspective, and that is a beautiful thing. So that is a beautiful message. That one was for Tammy. So another beautiful message. I love all these cards so far. I'm so happy with this deck. I'm so glad that I picked it. I was just feeling so drawn to it, and I love all the messages so far. So that one was for Tammy, and let's see if we have any other ones. Michelle says, I took action tonight with your abundance scoops. Awesome. I love that. Yes, Erin, I would love for you to join our full moon workshop. You can sign up on our website. You just search for the full moon one. So the full moon one is the one that's going to be happening this weekend on Saturday. And then the one that I will be hosting is the new moon workshop, which will be at the very beginning of May in a couple of weeks here. So absolutely, if any of you feel called to join us for either of those workshops, we would love to have you guys there. Such a beautiful setting. Love, love, love those workshops. And one of the reasons why I love the workshops is because I love doing these lives with you guys. I'm able to connect with you, which is amazing, but it's mostly just me talking to you and hoping that, you know, you're able to resonate with what I have to say on the other side. But when we get to connect on Zoom, not only am I speaking to you there, but we're also able to connect a little bit more. I'm able to see you and you guys are able to talk to me, and I love seeing your comments and like being able to answer your questions that way, but to be able to connect kind of face to face is just a whole nother, it just feels so good to be able to connect with you guys on a different level. So I love doing these lives, love connecting with you here, but the workshops are super fun too. So if you feel called and intrigued to join us, you are more than welcome. It's always a super safe space. So yes. What else do we have here? Oh, perfect. Yes. Yes, you guys are so welcome for the messages. I think that's all of them for now. If there's anyone else that has joined us who I haven't pulled a card for yet, and you would like one this evening from the new deck that I just picked up today, let me know. Let me see. Is Brooklyn still here? Yes, Brooklyn's here. So Brooklyn is, as I was saying earlier, my good friend that hosts the full moon workshop. So she's going to be hosting this weekend. Would you like a card this evening, Brooklyn? I can pull a card for you. I just got this deck today. It's beautiful. And I don't know why, but it's like super mystical and kind of reminds me of you as well. But otherwise, I think that's all for the reading so far. But if we have any other abundance scoop orders coming through, we'll do those this evening. If anyone else would like a card, we still have time for that. But in the meantime, we will do the giveaways in probably about 25 minutes or so. We usually do them around 8 o'clock. So what I will do in the meantime, we'll wait for any others to come through. What was the name of my card? Let me see. Ooh, this one here. It was Spirit Guardian of Spring Activation. This was it here. Also, since there's a smaller group of you guys this evening, if you message me after the live and you'd like me to send you the photo of your card, I'm more than happy to do that for you guys as well. Especially since there's a smaller group of you guys this evening, it's a little bit easier for me to send those photos and messages to you guys. So if you'd like a photo of your card, just send me a message afterwards so that I don't forget. But that's an option too. But yeah, the name of it was Spirit Guardian of Spring, which was cool because we're moving into spring. And the main word for the card was activation. So yeah. But yeah, anyone else that would like a message, let me know. But I'm going to show you guys, especially for those of you who maybe weren't here last time I was showing the big, beautiful towers that we have. I'm going to show you a few of those. And then in about 25 minutes or so, we'll do the giveaways. So let's start. I'll start with the amethyst because I already showed you one of them, which is this guy here. So these are our big towers that are new to our shop. This is the Dream Amethyst that I showed you guys earlier. So it has the angel number in weight, so 1,111 grams, 1111. And this guy is 255 Canadian. And he is 15% off for anyone that would like to claim him on the live this evening. So I'll show you guys a few more of the ones that we have. If you see one you love and you would like to claim it, let me know. If you want to take another look at one of them, let me know. And then, yeah, in about 20 minutes or so, we will move on to do the giveaways for this evening as well. So we have the two, one for all of you guys to be included that are here with us at the end of the live, which will be for the $22 gift card to our shop. And then the second giveaway is specifically for those of you who placed an order this evening. And so far, there's 3 of you. So really good odds for you guys this evening. I know. Isn't that magical that it's 111 grams or 1,111 grams? I think that's so cool. So this is the first amethyst tower that we have. We'll call it number 1 if anyone wants to take another look at it. And then this one will be number 2. So this one here is a little bit under a kilogram. It's about just under 900 grams. And this one is super beautiful too. But as Petra was saying earlier, she ordered one of these last week, I think. And it's so true. You cannot see how absolutely beautiful these pieces are unless you're able to see them in person. Like, this does not do it justice whatsoever, but it is gorgeous. So this piece here, we'll call it number 2. This one is 166 Canadian. But if anyone wanted to claim it on tonight's live, it would be 15% off for you. So this is the second Dream Amethyst Tower that we have. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Let me show you. I don't have specifically a Dream Amethyst piece, but this is the size of our regular towers, just to give you an idea of the size difference. So that's how big these ones are. These are the usual ones that we have in our shop. They're usually around $25. And then this is the size difference for them. Like, it's huge. So this one will be amethyst number 2. And yeah, 166, but 15% off this evening. And then we got some beautiful labradorite towers. So labradorite is the stone of magic and transformation. And it also helps you connect to your intuition. So we got 3 of these big towers last week. However, one of them broke in the mail on the way to us. So we only have 2 available right now. So this is the first one here. So labradorite is usually a little bit darker. We do have some lighter pieces in like our cubes and also our strawberries. But these pieces in specific are a little bit darker. And then they have some little flashes of blue throughout. It's just hard to get it on the screen so you guys can see it, but you can, oh, there's a bit there in the bottom. It's a little bit flashy. And then in the middle there, it's a little bit flashy too. And yeah, this one, and a little bit on this side too, if I can get it to be the right angle. It's a little challenging, but yeah, labradorite is beautiful. Have you ever had a very large pyrite? No, I haven't had any big pieces of pyrite yet. Pyrite has been on my list to get in our shop. So hopefully we will have some pieces available in the near future, but we don't have any quite yet. But it's definitely on our list. We've been looking for it. So once we get some, you will be the first to know. So this is labradorite tower number 1. This guy is also over a kilogram. So this is our smaller labradorite. Oh, look how flashy this one is. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's beautiful. He just wants to show you guys how flashy he is. Usually it's not that easy to get them to flash on the camera. So this guy here, this is like a normal size. This one, because it's so flashy, I think this one's $29.99. If anyone wanted to claim this one, it would be 15% off for you as well. So $29.99, but 15% off if someone wants to claim it. We'll just say, we'll call this one labradorite A. We'll do the big ones in numbers. The small ones we'll do in letters. So labradorite A, if anyone wants this guy, $29.99 Canadian, but 15% off if someone wants to claim him. But just to show you, again, look at the size difference in these towers. Like, these guys are huge and they're heavy. This one is 233 Canadian. But again, 15% off if someone would like to claim him. This will be labradorite number 1. And I just have a few more of our bigger towers to show you guys before we move on. This will be labradorite number 2. This one, let me see if I can get the flashes to show up for you guys on this one. This guy's really heavy too. He's over a kilogram as well. This one is even bigger than the other one I just showed you. It's hard to get the blue to show, but you can see just like how unique the markings on it are, but there's just like so much glare. I wish you guys could see it the way I can see it. Like, look how beautiful those flashes are. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit. You can, oh, there. So pretty. But yeah, this is a stone of magic, transformation, and connecting to your intuition. So this is labradorite number 2, 255 Canadian, but 15% off if someone would like this piece. So we have the dream amethyst, we have the labradorite, and then I will show you a few of our large rose quartz towers as well. We had a few before, but those have sold, so we got some more in. I will show you this one first. So this guy is about 700 grams. He's super tall, really pretty. So rose quartz, the stone of self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth, all of those beautiful energies. And I'll show you, this is our regular rose quartz towers. This is the size of them. So again, you can see the size difference here. So these ones are usually about 25. And this one here is 155 Canadian, but 15% off if anyone felt called to claim him this evening. So you can see the size difference there. So we'll say this one will be rose quartz number 1. So that is our tallest one, but it's about 700 grams. And then let me see. This one here, so this guy's shorter, but a little bit wider. He's just a little bit less than the other guy that I just showed you. So he's almost the same size, but he's just a little bit of a different shape. And so I like this guy too. He's a little bit more like stable. You don't have to worry about him maybe toppling over quite as easily. This one here is 133 Canadian, and he has some really pretty veining on the side of him there. So 133 Canadian, and if anyone wanted to claim him, he would be 15% off as well. And so we'll call this one number 2, rose quartz number 2. And I will show you one more of our rose quartz because we have quite a few of them. This one. This one here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show you guys this one. So this one is a little bit taller again, but just a little bit skinnier and about the same weight as the other one that I just showed you. So this one is another rose quartz tower. It is 133 Canadian, but 15% off for you guys. And this again, just to show the size difference. So 133 for that guy there. So we'll call this one rose quartz number 3. So I'm super happy to have some of these bigger towers in our shop, and definitely we will be adding more to our shop as we go. We started off with tons of the smaller towers, which I love, and most of you guys really love too. But I feel like everyone has to have one of these, more of like a statement piece in their collection as well. So now we have some of those available too. So we had the 2 big dream amethyst, the 2 bigger labradorite, and we have several rose quartz ones as well. So if anyone wanted to see more of the rose quartz towers, we definitely have more of them. But I'll just show you those 3 for now. And I will show you one more new item that we have as well, which is like just really unique. So let me see. How much is he? This guy, we only have one, and he is a beautiful green onyx swan. So he is 88 Canadian, 15% off if anyone wanted to claim him this evening. He is the only swan that we have right now. He is green onyx. He is absolutely beautiful. And so, yeah, we just have this one guy here. We had a couple of green onyx tigers before, which were really popular. Also, we are for the Chinese New Year, we just moved into the year of the tiger, which is really cool, which is also very much about action, just like the season of Aries that we're in right now as well. So yeah, we have those green onyx tigers before, and now we have one green onyx swan as well. So if anybody wanted him, he is 88 Canadian, but 15% off for anyone who's interested. So we have this guy as well. I'll put him beside me here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see him. Here we go. Perfect. All right. So let me just move these over here. And there we go. Oh, I'll show you the other labradorite, the small labradorite that I have. Oh, what did she say? He is super cute, right? And he's green onyx. I would love a green onyx tiger. Will you bring them back? I believe, yeah, we could probably get a few more green onyx tigers. I think, let me see. Yeah, we'll order a few more green onyx tigers, and when we have them in, I will let you know. How much did we have those for again? 60. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were like 55 or 60 when we had the onyx tigers. So yeah, we can grab a few more of those, and we'll let you know when we have some. But yeah, we had, so this first labradorite tower, so $29.99. And then this guy here, another labradorite tower, not quite as flashy, but as I always say, just as beautiful and powerful. This stone is all about magic and transformation. So this guy here is 2720 or 2777. 277. But 15% off if anyone wanted this guy. Ooh, did you guys see that? There's a little bit of flash there. So yeah, we have the couple of smaller labradorite towers if anyone was interested too. And also, before I jump into the giveaways, is there anything in particular that you guys might want to see, that you might have questions about, certain products or crystals that you're curious about? If you have anything on your mind that you'd like to ask me, please let me know. Which stone in the start of the night were you saying is good for moving homes? Oh yeah, let me see. It was one of the new ones that we just got today. So let me just see which one it was. Oh, by the way, before I do that, let me read to you what the green onyx is for. So green onyx is for support in difficult or confusing circumstances, and centering your energy and aligning it with a higher power, accessing higher guidance. So that's what this green onyx swan is for, is aligning with your higher power. And what did it say? Accessing higher guidance. That's what the green onyx swan is for. And then, yeah, the one that was talking about moving, not this one. Let me see. Yeah, it was one of the newer ones that we just had. So here's one. I don't think this is the one that you were asking about specifically, but this one does say the Kambaba Jasper. Where is it? The Kambaba Jasper. It says is an excellent protection stone, providing protection for both travelers and astral travelers. So this one's good for traveling specifically, but that's not the one you're asking about. I know which one you're talking about, but I can't remember the name. Oh, here it is. Okay. It is bronzite. It says, believed to stimulate the desire to be active, to exercise, and to move in life. Helpful when planning physical moves, such as another home or occupation. That was the bronzite. So that was one of the new ones that I picked up today. This guy here that kind of looks like tiger's eye. That's the one that we were talking about. The bronzite was good for moving. What did Aaron say? Did you have to learn how to shuffle cards or did it come naturally? My shuffling of cards is very awkward. I was wondering if you had any tips. My deck is also very large, could be why. Yeah, so just in general, the decks with the larger cards, they're just going to be harder to shuffle and a lot more awkward, which is why I specifically don't use my larger decks on the lives. They're just a little bit more challenging. So what I do with the larger decks of cards, I'll show you real quick, is rather than yeah, perfect. That's what I was going for. Rather than shuffling them, I'll do a little bit of a shuffle just to kind of mix the cards up a bit. But what I will do instead is I will set them out and I will pick a card from the ones that I've set out. So I'll just show you real quick. So this is one of my bigger card decks that I haven't used on my lives because it's bigger. It's the Secret Language of Light is what this card is called, or this card deck is called. It says Transmissions from Your Soul. And so for the larger card decks, it is a little bit more challenging because they don't fit in my hands quite as easily. I will spread them out. I'll usually shuffle them a little bit first, but I will spread them out. And then I will usually close my eyes and I will run my hand over the deck until I feel like almost kind of like an energy, like, oh, okay, there's a message here for me. And then I will pull my cards that way with the larger decks. As for the smaller decks, I don't have really any tips for shuffling. I just kind of go with it. I watch these people pull oracle and tarot cards for people like on like TikTok and stuff like that, and they have all these like fancy shuffling methods and stuff like that. I don't have anything like that. I just basically have put it out there to the universe that as I'm shuffling the cards as I normally do, that the cards that are meant to be the cards and the messages that are meant to be received, they will either jump out of the deck, be super stubborn going back into the deck, or they'll do something funny like a little flip or something like that to catch my attention and draw my attention to that card. But as for shuffling, I don't put too much pressure on myself about it. I watch all these people do like all this fancy shuffling and it's so cool, but I just do my regular shuffling like this and just ask the universe to present me with the cards and the messages in a certain way. So that's all I do. But yeah, these cards are a little bit bigger, a little bit more awkward to shuffle. So that's just one thing you can do is spread them out instead and just kind of like use your internal guidance and intuition to feel out where there's a message that's going to be like beneficial for you in this moment. Let's see. The bronzite would be such a beautiful housewarming gift. Ooh, you're right. I love that. That's a great idea, actually. Yeah, so we just have those couple of pieces that I picked up today because as I was saying at the beginning of the live, we have a ton of products and items going out right now, and we have shipments coming to us, but they're not coming fast enough. So we jumped out today and grabbed some more items to fill the bin up with this evening. I just grabbed a couple pieces of the bronzite, but definitely we have that and many other items on our list for more crystals and different kind of things that we can bring into our shop for you guys. And if you ever have any like specific requests or anything like that, you can certainly let me know and we'll put it on our list and we'll try to bring in as many new items for you guys as we can. Which is so fun to get new things, and especially if you know that someone's already interested in it. So yeah, if you ever have any specific requests that you're interested in, I'm always happy to hear those and see what we can do. Yeah, exactly. Just keep practicing. But yeah, I don't put any pressure on myself to be a super fancy shuffler. Do you have a physical store in Airdrie or do you run out of your home? Right now, we are running out of our home, but we are definitely hoping to expand in the future. And if things keep going the way that we are, that's something that's super exciting on the horizon. We hope to eventually be able to do that. So no physical store in Airdrie yet, unless you want to come over to our home. But definitely in the future, that is something that we are looking forward to being able to do one day. So yeah, really exciting. And so with that being said, we appreciate all of you guys and your support so much. It is truly so meaningful to us. And more than that, I just love being able to create this community and connect with you guys so much as well. So yeah, definitely. I know there's a few of you that are already going to be in the full moon workshop this weekend, but if any others of you would like to connect with us there as well, you are more than welcome. We'd be happy to have you. But yeah, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and start moving into the giveaway. So we have the 2 this evening, one for the gift card, and then the other one is for the additional little carved items this evening for those of you who ordered abundance scoops. So let me just get organized here and we will get started with those. And while you guys are waiting on me, so the numbers that I always like to like touch base with you guys and see what kind of numbers you guys are seeing and stuff like that. See if we're, in alignment. My son always wants to go to Canada. Ooh, yeah, you'll have to come visit. It's beautiful. Good to know if you end up passing through Airdrie on the way to visit my brother. Oh, do you have family close by? That's fun. But yeah, so I always like to touch base and just see what kind of numbers you guys are seeing throughout your week and stuff like that. For me, it's been the 7s, as I mentioned earlier. But another big one today was 222. I saw it everywhere. And 222 is a great message of like manifestation, like you're moving past that first step. You're getting a little bit further. Your hard work is paying off kind of thing. So that's always a great message to receive and to see. And the universe is always communicating with us, always sending us messages. And so when we pay attention and we're able to actually see that and make those connections, it's so fun and meaningful, especially for me. It like lights me up when I see those numbers and I'm like, I can see how it corresponds with, what's happening in my life at the moment and stuff like that. So super fun. But yeah, I'm curious to know what main messages and numbers you guys are seeing this week. Lots of 1111. Ooh, 866. I love seeing those numbers. They're a little bit like different than what we would usually see, like the triple numbers. One of the ones I always bring up is 733. That's one of my favorites to see. But also 833, 933. I see a lot of numbers with 33 connected to them. So yeah, that's really cool. And what else have you guys been seeing? 1155. That's really interesting. I was seeing that a few weeks ago. Me and one of my friends both at the same time were seeing that number. Don't remember what it means again, though. You'll have to look it up. We've been seeing 9s all day, so it's very cool. You picked. Oh, yes, your card was the 9. That's so cool. And see, that's what I mean. The universe is always communicating through those little things. They seem like coincidences, but when you tap in and you connect to what those little messages and meanings are, it's all connected to something. So that's really cool. All right. So what we will do is we'll do the first giveaway will be for I think it was 3 of you that ordered the abundance scoops this evening. And then the second one will be for all of you guys that are still here with us at the end of the live. So we have Petra, and then we have Tammy, and we have Michelle. Was that all? Was that it? Just 3? Okay, perfect. So I have the 3 of you in here, and I know you guys can never really see that well when I turn the computer around, but I have the 3 of you in the little, what do you call it? The wheel of names here. And I'm going to go ahead and click the button. And this is for the first giveaway for the 3 carvings for the moon, the star, and the mushroom that will be added in with your scoops that you already got. So let's see. Beautiful. It is Tammy. Probably can't see it, but congratulations, Tammy. You won the additional little carvings today. So those will be included with your scoops. And let me see, today is Thursday. The post office is closed tomorrow, I believe, but they're open on Saturday. So that's when we'll be sending a lot of our packages out, will be on Saturday because they are closed tomorrow. So everyone that ordered this evening, all of your goodies will be sent out on Saturday this week. And you will all have so many beautiful crystals and items on their way to you. So that's super exciting. And now the three of you are still included in the next giveaway as well. And then I'm just going to add in the last few. So we have Brianna, and we have Brooklyn and Erin. I think that's everyone. I have 6 in here, and looks like there's 6 of you here as well. All right, perfect. Oh, hello. We are just finishing up for the evening. We did some abundance scoops earlier. We did some oracle card readings, and now we're just completing our evening with a couple of giveaways. But I will be back again on Tuesday for more abundance scoops and more oracle readings then as well. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday. So that's kind of how we're wrapping up our evening this evening. So, all right, for the second giveaway, so I have the first 3 of you included, and then the rest of you who have stuck around to the end with us. So let's see who it's going to be this evening. I like to turn it around, even though I know you guys can't really see it. Beautiful. Tammy got really lucky this week. So Tammy won the first giveaway as well as the second giveaway. And I always say even if you won last week, there is no reason why you can't win again. If it's something that you already have, then you can always gift it to someone else. And so if Tammy's here again next week, she'll be entered in the giveaways again next week as well. And same goes for anyone. So beautiful. Tammy got super lucky this evening. She got the gift card as well as the extra items. So congratulations to you, Tammy. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for this evening. Because we only had a certain amount of oracle readings for this evening, I will be using this deck again next week. I absolutely love it. I feel that there are so many more messages to come through this deck. And as I said, I'm going to upload a few more of my oracle decks onto my website this weekend, so that if any of you want a more in-depth customized reading for yourself, you'll have some more options and some more card decks to choose from. But I am going to use this card deck again next week because I think we only got to hear maybe about 6 of the messages from this deck this evening. So I'm going to use it again next week on both Tuesday and Thursday. And of course, next Tuesday, we'll be doing abundance scoops and oracle readings. And then next Thursday, as always, we'll be doing abundance scoops, oracle readings, and we always do our giveaways on Thursday nights as well, because our Thursday night lives tend to be a little bit longer. So beautiful. What a nice evening with you guys. I'm so grateful for those of you who spent the evening with us. And don't forget, if you haven't already signed up for our full moon workshop this weekend, that will be on Saturday, and we would love to have any of you there that haven't already signed up for it. I missed that message there. Let me just see. Thank you so much for your time and readings. It's a blessing to be here. Thank you so much for saying that, Erin. That means so much to me. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for everything. See you on Zoom on Saturday. Yes, absolutely. Can I use the link in your link to sign up for the new moon workshop, the full moon workshop? Yes. So if you go to the link in my bio, and then you can click on workshops, or you can just search full moon workshop. Either way, you'll be able to find it. And if you have any trouble at all, I'm sure you won't, but you can always message me too. I'm always here to help you guys as well. So see you guys, many of you guys, on Saturday. And for those of you who I don't see on Saturday on the Zoom, I will see you guys next week. As always, sending you all so much love and blessings and abundance and all those good things. And I will see you guys soon. Take care, you guys.